And this might be a day where fish aren't very mobile. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. They are very mobile today. What is good, my fellow anglers? We are out fishing some ponds. We're actually running a little bit of a friendly tournament here against WCG Fishing, aka my best friend Will. So there's some good fish out here. Top water only is the only rule. Fish any ponds you want, but you can only use top water. And I see some grass, I see some cover way down there. We're gonna get to it. We are gonna be using the frog to start. Kept all my catfish and stuff in there. That was kind of a bad move. I got this. Should probably take it off the rod here. Ooh, you guys are at a terrible angle. Got myself a black and blue popping frog right here. We're gonna see if we can get some fish on it. A little bit of an island grass mat out there. We're gonna shoot a fish around that. Got him. Oh, he's decent. Got some grass with him. I hope he's still in there. Yes, he is. Looky there. Ha ha. Ooh, got him on the outside, but got him on dadgun credit. I cannot think of a better way to start than with a fish just like that. We're gonna put him on the scale real quick. Try and take as much grass off him as I can so nobody accuses me of cheating, but that's a nice chunky little fish right there. What, second or third cast on the frog? Okay, pounds and ounces. He is 214. Okay, let's let him go. 214. I could not think of a better way to start. Almost a 3-pounder as the first fish. That is, we're riding hot after that. All right, Will, you better be on your A game. See you later, bud. Ooh, I don't know, man. I am riding high. Now, like, you could make the argument that, oh, you're fishing ponds and whatnot, so fish aren't that hard to catch. But, let me have this. Either way, a blow-up's a blow-up. I don't care. And I could not ask for a better day to be topwater fishing. Partly cloudy, nice and warm. There's actually a mat way out there. Okay, kind of got behind it. Not really. Got him. That's a good one. That's a good bass. Oh. Live action. Oh man, I knew this pond would be good, but so far, can't tell if that one's better than my first or not. Looks like it is, though. Oh, yep, there we go. Yeah, that is better than my first one. Let's see by how much. He looks like he's probably, I don't know, 3 1/4, 3 1/2. That is mighty fine. I hooked him on the back side of that mat out there. So they're not on the mats that are on the bank, it seems. Might need pliers for that one, actually. I kind of got him really good. Not a bad fish whatsoever. There we go. Got that out. Ooh! Oh, come on, don't do that to yourself. Come on, bud. I'm gonna let you go. Ooh! He's being awful mean. Yes, this is a 100-pound scale that I'm using for bass. He is 3.6. So about no, not quite 3.5. Okay. Solid fish, though. Kind of banged up. I don't know if I did that or not. I kind of hooked him way far out, which I was a little bit scared of because, as you know, frogs, you tend to lose some of the fish you get, but we're going to let him go here. 2.14 and 3.6. All right. You know what? We're starting off hot. I'm feeling good. I am actually going to retie after that fish because I want to make sure my knots don't snap because he kind of engulfed it. So I'll get back to you guys after I'm ready to go back again. Alrighty, we are back. Got my stuff retied. Should be all good. I'm actually going to cast back to those mats. Now, quick little tip about frog fishing. Typically when you're frog fishing, or at least this kind of depends on what part of the country you're fishing, but usually a lot of people fish really thick stuff, which is alright, you can do that, but if you want to really maximize your area coverage, so like there'll be little vegetation mats, and those are perfect to throw over, but in these like open water zones in between mats, you want to work your frog really fast. I've found that typically triggers a reaction bite, as opposed to working it very slow like you're in thick stuff. That's just a little trick I've picked up that usually helps me pick up bites in those areas that would typically look unproductive for frogging. Oh, yep, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. What helps in a moment like this is to keep a cool head. Don't freak out. Don't say it was your PB. Keep calm and go back in there. Because maybe, just maybe, he might hit it again. I don't know if he came out of the grass that's around shore, or if he came out of that. There's a little floating mat. You guys can't really see it very well, but there's a mat right to the right of where my frog is. Oh, my drag slipped. I'm tightening that down. That's 2. See, look, I don't know if that was that same fish, but a fish did come back after it. It didn't seem real huge. Got him. Oh! You see, now I'm 2 and 3, which is not a good ratio. That one I had on for a second, so he's probably not going to come back, but there could be another fish in there, so we're going to keep pushing. See, look. Try again. Now, that's not a very good one, but, you know, I don't have 5 fish yet, so any fish is valuable to me. I don't know if he'll quite strike 3/4 of a pound, but we don't have a limit, so. All right, fish. Put him on the scale right quick. 12 ounces. We'll leave him. Put him on there, because I don't have a limit yet. So, beggars can't be choosers. I'm hoping that this is just the size of the fish I'm missing over there. That first one definitely wasn't. That first one was actually really good. Kind of working over where I missed those fish earlier. Who knows? Maybe they settled down. Or maybe there's another one that's moved in. Who knows? Fishing's a cool thing like that. You don't always get to make up for your mistakes, but you always get the chance. Come on, right there, right there, right there. Bang. And this might be a day where fish aren't very mobile. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. They are very mobile today. This is a good one, and he has throated it. I can tell because I'm grinding on teeth, and that doesn't happen with bass. Come on over this way. Come on, old Bessie. Come on, old hoss. Come on, let me get your mouth. Okay, all right. Whew. Yeah. That fish might go 4. I'm going to lean on high 3s. Very few bass I catch have pulled drag. I'd set my drag very tight. But that's a stud. Gotta run all the way back to my scale because I left it at the dam. Will is toast. He has no chance. He's gonna have to get like a 5 to make up for this. Okay, here we go. And I mean, he pounded that frog. That thing was gone forever. Zeroed. Holding at 411. That is actually, I think, my biggest fish on a frog. I'm not super sure though. 411. That, you know what? I reckon that deserves a selfie. I've worked very hard. Anyway, what I was saying before I caught this fish was that I was going back to that corner because sometimes when you catch a bunch of fish out of one spot, you might be able to come back later. Because typically when you catch fish on top, especially a topwater frog, those are usually very active feeding fish. And active feeding fish tend to be moving around a lot. Which means that sometimes if you leave a spot, if you catch a bunch of fish and the bite dies off, you can come back and sometimes there will be new fish there. And in that case, there was a fish there. Anyway, we're going to send that picture to Will and scare the crap out of him. And then we're going to get back to it. A 411 is nothing to sneeze at on topwater. Especially for topwater at 6 p.m. in June. This is by no means the best topwater conditions. Pretty good. The clouds that were here earlier have left. And you know what? If I don't... I was about to say something really funny. I was about to say, I don't care if I get another fish out of this pond, because I can probably get 2 pound... I could probably get 2 2-pounders out of another pond. But, and while this guy's no 2 pounds, I don't have a limit yet. Well, actually, I will have a limit after him. So that's pretty cool, right? He just sucked it down. Pulling all the grass out of his throat so it doesn't affect my measurement. But, because I'm a good boy like that. Okay, there we go. 10 ounces. That's a limit. We'll write that one down. I'm hoping I don't have to keep it. You know, I don't bass fish as much as I should, because I'm gonna be straight and honest with you. I enjoy it whenever I do it. I just don't do it that much. Because here's my thing, and you can judge me for this opinion, and you will not hurt my feelings. Every time I go bass fishing, I feel like it's a missed opportunity of catching a massive catfish. Because when it comes to like really big catfish, you're not going to get them every day. Sure, there might be some times of year where it feels like you are, but as far as nailing down big ones consistently, every trip you make matters. Like, I average about 3 or 4 trips a month because I just go on weekends. That's really the only opportunity I have. I'm very busy. And so if I spend one of those weekends bass fishing, there's a very real chance I miss a really good day. So that's kind of why I don't do it as much. It's not that I don't enjoy bass fishing. I love bass fishing. It's a good time. But I kind of have a spent cost fallacy when it comes to the types of fish I tend to go after. It's like if I'm gonna set aside a whole day to go fishing, I'd rather go after catfish because the reward of me catching a massive catfish is better than the reward I'd get from catching a bass. Really any bass, because like I live in the Midwest, so there's not like 10-pounders around. I mean, I'm sure there are somewhere. Not really around me though. Anyway, that's a lot of catfish talk in this bass video. Last ditch effort, I just heard a hammer of a fish blow up over there on the opposite side. So we're going to take our scale and head on over there. There's a nice rock to stand on. Okay, here we go. Do or die time. That fish will keep. That fish will keep. Okay. 1 pound, 4 ounces. Okay, 1 pound, 4 ounces. 1 pound, 4 ounces. 1 pound, 4 ounces. I gotta total it up real quick. 15 minutes before the line's out. I'm not saying that fish might have just saved us, but we're in a much better standing. Because that just bumped out a 10-ounce fish. That fish will definitely keep. Come on. Okay, all right. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. One pound, 14 ounces. We are back in it. No, 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 no. Can't be missing fish like that. I don't know, he didn't seem real big. He seemed like he would keep though. No, 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 no. Please don't let that be my only shot. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. God, they're just grabbing at my trailer. That's no bueno. That was a good fish. That looked like a 3. Come on, not the little one. God, that one was a good fish. Damn it. That's a good one. That'll definitely keep. Come on. Come on, needs to be 1-4. Okay, yeah, I will. He will. He'll keep. Big head, skinny body, but we will take it right now. This bank is loaded with fish, apparently. $1.5. You gotta be joking. Beat it by 1 ounce. If I end up winning by 1 ounce, thank you. Until then, I bid you adieu. 1.5, 1.5, 1.5. Let's get it back in there. Come on, please be good. No! God. Can't be dropping fish like that. Because if one of those is a 2-pounder, I'm going to be upset and I'm going to lose. It's like almost every cast on this bank has a fish like that one. I don't know, it needs to be 1.5. I don't know if he will. 1.3, he's not beating it. Okay. Shouldn't have weighed him. Shouldn't have weighed him. Should have known better. Get back in there. Shake it off, baby. No, that was a good one. Okay, that was a good one. Can't drop fish like that. Even though I've dropped multiple today. And if I didn't, I would probably be in the winner's circle right now. He's keeping. I think that's lines out. I think if I caught him just now, he counts. He'll be like 1.8 or something. But that might be enough. I don't know. This fish was just fat enough. no. 1.9. Held at 1.9. And that's it. Well, I'll get you guys back with results. I'll let you know. Well, ladies and gentlemen, even though I'm tired, sweaty, and I ran out of water about 2 hours ago, that was a fun day's fishing. There's just something about limiting yourself to only top water that makes you really explore your skills as a fisherman, and you look at the same spots differently. But that's not what I'm worried about right now. I'm worried about how I scored. So let's go check in with Will and see how we did. Because like drum roll or whatever. All right. You want to do your final score first? You want me to do my final score first?
My biggest fish here. My biggest fish was 4.8. My smallest was 2.6 for 16 pounds, 1 ounce.
All right. I had some less good fish.
What are you talking about? You got a 4.11.
I had a 4. I thought you sent me a 4. I thought you said yours was 4.6 when you texted me. Oh well. I had a 4.11 about midway through. I had a hot start with a 3.14 and 3.6 and a 2.14, but I couldn't close out my bag, so I came out with a total of 14 pounds 6 ounces.
Pretty solid.
Well, you beat me by 2 pounds. That ain't solid. What are you talking? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Tighter, man. I thought it was gonna be a tighter fight.
Well, yeah, if I didn't drop the ball,